Welcome back to the WHHI News. The Beaufort County Council is considering a transportation sales tax, 2024 proposed transportation sales tax. Here to let us know where we are in that process is Jared Fralix. He's the Assistant County Administrator. Jared, what about it? Is this a done deal? Has the County Council voted on it, or where are we?
No, absolutely. This is something we're working through. County Council started this actually last year. They started preparing for this with the sales tax committee, a citizen-led committee. They made recommendations at the end of the year. Council started the process, so we have to have 3 readings and a public hearing. And so in January and February, they had the first 2 readings. Then they hit a pause and said, you know what, let's go on an informational tour and spread the word what's being considered. And so we went on a tour with a 5-stop tour throughout the county to provide information.
Do you have good attendance to that? People want to know more?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had one in each of the different parts of the county: Hilton Head, Bluffton, City of Beaufort, Port Royal, St. Helena, and Northern Beaufort County. And good attendance, good information. The whole purpose of those meetings was to inform the citizens where council is, what's being considered, and then also to take input and comments back. So if there's any modifications that need to be made, county council could look at that.
Has that been done?
So they're working through the process on that. So county council referred it back to committee, and last week there was conversations on that, and committee made a recommendation back to county council, which will be heard tonight, and then for an additional hearing at the end of the month.
Okay. And you are saying tonight, and we are taping this on Monday, this will air on Tuesday as well. Okay, it's also known as the penny tax, is it not?
That's right.
How much is the actual tax, the sales tax? What is the proposal for it to be? It's not a penny, is it?
Well, it's 1 penny on each retail purchase that you made. So each and every, whether you shop a lot or you shop a little, is dependent on how much you shop, as well as not just us, but out-of-towners. So when they come and spend their dollars in Beaufort County, they would be taxed similar to us residents.
Okay, I'm gonna check in with you on this. As you may know, Nextdoor has people that make comments on politics, various issues around the area. Lots of times it's a little bit negative, but I want to read you this one posting that someone wrote. Please write/call your county councilman and tell them you don't want the 15-year penny tax referendum on the November ballot. They're not even close to finishing projects from 2018 penny tax referendum. Asking for more is neither prudent nor fiscally sound. What do you say to that?
That's a comment that we hear frequently. And infrastructure projects take a very long time to complete. Whether they're a small pathway project or a large bridge replacement project, they go through the same process and take a large time. What we do have here in Beaufort County that other counties don't have is we have a very powerful penny. So it collects revenue at a faster rate than we can spend it. And then more recently, what we've seen, so the implementation is not the same as the collection. So it would be a lot worse if we weren't collecting enough to cover the project. So that's a key note to determine. And then secondly is since COVID, this is not a Beaufort County thing or a South Carolina thing, but a national thing. Federal Highways come out and said that there's been a 69% increase in national highway cost of construction. They keep an index on that.
That
and
hurts.
So
that
yeah,
hurts.
Absolutely. So just like it costs more for for a gallon of milk, it costs even more for road construction. And so not only have the projects haven't been completed because we collected the funds so fast, but unfortunately, at no fault of the county or the state or federal highway, it just costs more today than what it did 3 years ago.
Okay, let's go the opposite end of the spectrum. Another Nextdoor. Pay more taxes. This is another comment. Pay more taxes, quality of life goes up. We're almost out of time, but I have a feeling you would agree with that on this issue.
Yeah, so the state has a lot of roads that they have to take care of, and their perspective from a state perspective isn't always what we have as a local perspective. So if we want to see improvements on a local level as far as road improvements, it really takes local investment, and it parlays directly in quality of life. So if we can't get along to enjoy the natural resources that we have in our back door in Beaufort County, then that's an issue. So absolutely, local investment has a parallel to quality of life.
Well, Jared Fralix, want to thank you for your time on WHHI-TV.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
And we'll be back in just a moment.